Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather around as we dive into the magical world of a circus unlike any you've ever seen. This isn't just any story. It's a tale of wonder, mystery, and bravery. It's the story of a little hero who discovered a secret hidden within the colorful tents of the great carnival circus. Our tale begins on a bright sunny day in the town of Meadowville, where the circus had just arrived. The air was filled with the sweet smell of popcorn, the laughter of children, and the roar of lions practicing in their cages. Among the excited crowd was a little boy named Leo, curious and always on the lookout for an adventure. Leo, an ordinary boy with an extraordinary imagination, couldn't wait to explore the circus. As the townsfolk enjoyed the performances, Leo wandered off on his own. His eyes sparkled with excitement as he roamed through the vibrant tents, each filled with fascinating sights. But then, something unusual caught his attention. A tent larger than all the others, hidden behind the main circus arena. Its fabric shimmered like gold, and a faint glow came from within. Leo, to himself, "What's inside that tent? Why isn't anyone else going there?" Curiosity got the better of him. Quietly, Leo slipped past the crowd and crept toward the mysterious tent. As he got closer, he noticed strange symbols on its entrance, shapes and patterns he had never seen before. He hesitated for a moment, but his adventurous spirit urged him on. Pushing aside the heavy curtain, he stepped inside. Inside, Leo gasped in awe. The tent was no ordinary tent. It was an entrance to a hidden world. Beneath the circus grounds lay a magnificent underground city, its streets lined with glowing stones, and its buildings tall and shimmering with ancient magic. But the city wasn't bustling with life. It was eerily quiet. The air felt heavy, and the glowing stones flickered as if they were fading. Voice echoing, "Who dares enter the city of Circoria?" Startled, Leo turned to see an old, wise-looking parrot perched on a pedestal. The parrot's feathers were as vibrant as a rainbow, and its eyes seemed to hold centuries of secrets. "Parrot, child, why have you come here? Circoria has been lost to time, and only a true hero can save it." "Leo, I didn't mean to intrude. I was just curious. But, save it? What's happening to this place?" "Parrot, long ago, this city was the heart of the circus, powered by the light of teamwork and courage. But the city's magic began to fade when its people stopped working together. If you wish to save Circoria, you must prove your bravery and solve the puzzles that protect its core." Leo's heart raced. He wasn't sure if he was brave enough, but the thought of leaving the city to decay made him determined. "Leo, I'll do it. Tell me what I need to do." The parrot led Leo to a grand hall filled with shimmering mirrors. Each mirror reflected a different version of Leo, some brave, some scared, and some unsure. "Parrot, to pass this challenge, you must find the real you. Only the truest reflection will open the door to the next trial." Leo stared at the mirrors, unsure which one was truly him. He looked closer, observing each reflection. Then he noticed something. The real reflection wasn't the bravest or the strongest, but the one that showed his heart. He stepped toward it, and the mirror glowed brightly. The door behind it creaked open. "Parrot, very good, little hero. You've proven that knowing yourself is the first step to courage." Leo's next challenge was in a vast chamber with a broken bridge. Beneath it was a deep chasm filled with swirling mist. At the edge of the bridge stood a timid rabbit and a fierce-looking fox. "Parrot, to cross this bridge, you must bring these two across safely. But beware, they cannot cross together." Leo thought carefully. He remembered stories of teamwork and logic puzzles. After some thought, he carried the rabbit across first, leaving the fox behind. Then he returned, brought the fox across, and took the rabbit back. Finally, he brought the rabbit across again. As the bridge lit up with golden light, the parrot spoke. Parrot, you've shown the power of trust and clever thinking, but the greatest challenge is yet to come. Leo arrived at the heart of Circoria, a magnificent chamber with a glowing orb at its center. But guarding the orb was a shadowy figure, tall and menacing. Shadow, booming voice. Only the bravest can restore the city's light. Are you ready to face your deepest fears? Leo felt a chill run down his spine. The shadows twisted and formed into his worst fears. A lonely schoolyard, a failing test, and being laughed at. Leo, muttering, I'm scared, but I can't give up now. Summoning every ounce of courage, Leo stepped forward. Leo, you may scare me, but I won't let fear win. The shadow dissolved into light, and the orb began to glow brightly. The city lit up, and the buildings shone with vibrant colors. The parrot looked at Leo with pride. Parrot, you've done it, little hero. Circoria is alive again, and its magic will flow into the circus above. You've shown courage, teamwork, and the heart of a true hero. Leo returned to the surface, where the circus sparkled brighter than ever. The performers and townsfolk cheered as the hidden city's magic made the circus more beautiful than anyone had imagined. From that day on, Leo's story became part of the great carnival circus, a reminder that even the smallest among us can be heroes when they show courage and work together. A little boy whose curiosity and courage led him to a secret city hidden beneath a beautiful circus. As he ventured into this mysterious world, he discovered challenges that tested his heart and mind, each one more suspenseful than the last. But his journey is far from over. Let us continue to uncover the twists and turns in this extraordinary story. As Leo made his way deeper into the heart of Circoria, the parrot led him to a grand hall filled with towering statues. Each statue was carved with exquisite detail, depicting performers, animals, and guardians of the circus. Parrot, this is the maze of moving statues. To proceed, you must navigate through it without triggering the statues to block your path. But beware, they will only move when you aren't looking. Leo took a deep breath and stepped cautiously into the maze. The first few steps felt easy, but as he glanced over his shoulder, he saw the statues silently shifting positions. One statue of a lion performer had moved closer, its claws now pointing toward him. Leo, to himself, "Stay calm, Leo. Think, how do I get through this?" He realized that by moving only when the statues were still, he could outmaneuver them. He kept his eyes sharp, turning quickly to catch the statues in motion. The suspense grew as the statues became faster, almost closing in on him. Just when he thought he would be trapped, he reached the center of the maze. A golden key floated above a pedestal, and as he grabbed it, the statues froze. Parrot, you've shown patience and quick thinking, little hero. The key you hold will unlock the next challenge. With the golden key in hand, Leo followed the parrot to a chamber filled with shimmering fountains. At the center stood a pedestal with 3 glowing crystals, each radiating a unique light: red, blue, and green. Parrot, the city's magic can only be fully restored by an act of sacrifice. Choose wisely, for only one crystal will complete your journey. But beware, the wrong choice will bring darkness back to Circoria. Leo's heart raced as he examined the crystals. Each one called to him in a different way. The red crystal glowed with power, the blue crystal with peace, and the green crystal with life. As he reached for the red crystal, a voice echoed in his mind. Voice, his own. Power is tempting, but is it worth risking everything? Leo hesitated. He thought about the challenges he had faced so far: patience, trust, and courage. These weren't about power. They were about something deeper. He reached for the green crystal, thinking of the life and unity of the city. As his fingers touched it, the fountains erupted in dazzling light, and the chamber filled with the sound of cheering voices. Parrot, you've chosen wisely, little hero. The green crystal represents selflessness, and the courage to put others above yourself. You have proven worthy of restoring Circoria. With the green crystal in hand, Leo returned to the heart of the city. The shadowy figure that had guarded the orb now bowed before him. Shadow, you've faced your fears, solved the riddles, and shown a heart pure with bravery and sacrifice. Circoria's light is yours to restore. Leo placed the crystal into the glowing orb. The city came alive with a burst of colors and sounds, the streets once again bustling with magical life. Performers danced, animals roared joyfully, and the air filled with music. The parrot perched on Leo's shoulder, its eyes gleaming with pride. Parrot, you've not only saved the city, Leo, but you've also reminded us all of the importance of teamwork, courage, and selflessness. Your story will inspire generations to come. As Leo returned to the circus above, he found the townsfolk waiting for him, their faces filled with wonder. The circus had transformed into a spectacle unlike anything they had ever seen, thanks to the magic of Circoria. From that day on, Leo was known as the little hero of Circoria, and his tale became a part of the circus's legacy, a story of adventure, bravery, and the magic of believing in oneself.